Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mainline Music Stage, where tonight we sail together on a musical journey down the mighty Mississippi. Over the next hour and a half, we'll travel from the muddy riverbanks to sunlit mornings, moonlit adventures, and stories of love, courage, and hope. Our songs will take you through laughter, tears, and the timeless rhythm of the river that has carried generations. Welcome to the stage tonight, Pure Bluegrass, Joe and Lily Hartwell. Ben, Lee, and Abner Jones, our Boys on the Run, and Sea Rock, our country rock band. The Mainline Music Stage is ready to hit the river, so sit back, tap your toes, clap your hands, or just let the music carry you. Because tonight, the river sings for all of us. Let's begin where all journeys begin, at the riverbank. Imagine a child born on the muddy banks, feet in the water, heart tied to the river's rhythm. Every ripple tells a story of work, laughter, and song. This first number is for anyone who feels the river running in their veins. Here's River Water in My Veins.
Mama washed our clothes in a washed up out bag. Daddy cast his line from the old pine shack. Sun came up with a whistle and a train, and I learned early on I wasn't built for city lanes. Bare feet in the mud and a sunrise in my cup. The river called my name and I never looked up. Folks in town ask what runs through my heart. Well, let me tell you plain right from the start. I don't bleed red, I bleed muddy brown, rolling like a rifle where the water runs down. Got a current in my heart and a song in my soul, like a paddle wheel churning through that river roll. From the cane brush banks to the lowland plains, I got river water in my veins. We'd skip stones at dawn when the dew hit the grass. Throw a little prayer up as the tugboats passed. The preacher said, son, keep your feet on the shore. But the river kept whispering, come on, boy, there's more. So I built me a boat and I pushed off slow, with a banjo on my knee and a warm south wind to blow. When the moon hits the water like a church bell chime, I remember where I'm from every single time. I don't bleed red, I bleed muddy brown, rolling like a rifle where the water runs down. Got a current in my heart and a song in my soul, like a paddle wheel churning through that river roll. From the cane brush banks to the lowland plains, I got river water in my veins. Some say the city lights are brighter, but I know that river moon shines wider. When the world gets heavy and the nights get long, I go drifting back downstream in a bluegrass song. I don't bleed red, I bleed muddy brown, rolling like a rifle where the water runs down. Got a current in my heart and a song in my soul, like a paddle wheel churning through that river roll. From the cane brush banks to the lowland plains, oh Lord, it never changes. I got river water in, river water in. I got river water in my veins.
From the Mississippi to ports far and wide, the Delta Queen has sailed countless miles carrying stories of love and adventure. Tonight, we imagine two young souls meeting for the first time aboard her decks. Hearts racing, laughter echoing, the paddle wheel carrying them into a romance they'll never forget. This is Delta Queen Romance.
She was born in 27 on a Scottish ocean shore, shipped across the water, built and launched to proudly roar. Rolled the Sacramento River under California skies, before she found her southern heart where the mighty waters rise. In 1947 she joined the Mississippi line, and ever since that moment she's been standing the test of time. I signed on as a deckhand just to chase a little dream, tied my boots and took my place among that noble steam. You were in the galley with a ribbon in your hair. The river breeze blew through the hall and I just stopped and stared. You said my name is Mary with a shy and gentle smile. Lord, I swear the Delta Queen grew 10 feet in that while. On rolling, tugboats whistle soft and low. The paddle wheel keeps turning like a tale from long ago. Born in steel and made for travel, she still holds a sweet romance. 'Cause I found you on that Delta Queen and we took our very first dance. We watched the banks of Natchez drift by in the evening light, held hands on the forward deck as stars came out at night. You told me about her history and how she sailed from shore to shore, how 90 years of river winds still echo in her floor. And I knew right then my heart would never leave her wooden rails, 'cause I'd found the one I loved inside her Mississippi tale. Tugboats whistle soft and low. The paddle wheel keeps turning like a tale from long ago. Born in steel and made for travel, she still holds a sweet romance. 'Cause I found you on that Delta Queen and we took our very first dance. From California sunshine to that muddy southern glow, she's carried hopes and broken hearts wherever the waters flow. And now her names are written in her long and storied ride. Two young hearts that met and fell beneath the river tide. Tugboats whistle soft and low. The paddle wheel keeps turning like a tale from long ago. Nearly 100 years behind her, yet her song will still advance. 'Cause I found you on the Delta Queen and we're still caught in that romance. Yeah, love came steaming in on the Delta Queen, and I never looked back since.
Not every hero wears a uniform. Some sail quietly through fog and storm. Steamboat Annie was one such legend, a fearless woman who could pilot a mighty riverboat through any storm. Tonight, we celebrate her courage and the heartbeat of the river itself. Let the story sweep you off your feet. Here's Steamboat Annie.
They said no woman ever steered a paddle wheel boat, but Annie tied her hair back and grabbed that captain's coat. Born down in the Delta with a whistle in her ear, she could read the river like a map, never once showed fear. From St. Louis down to Vicksburg, the stories all agree. When that river started rising, folks all ran to see. They called her Steamboat Annie, the queen of the muddy tide. Could run a wheel through thunder with a Bible at her side. When the banker shook and the deckhands prayed, she stomped on the throttle and the boat obeyed. There ain't a storm or a fog bank born that could stand in the way of that brave river mourn. Oh, Steamboat Annie, rolling on. She took the Delta Queen through a midnight wall of mist, with lightning in the sky and a compass gone adrift. The crew cried, Captain Annie, we can't see but a yard. She grinned beneath her pilot hat and said, boys, that ain't so hard. I know every bend in this river like the palm of my hand. Now keep that steam burning and trust the good Lord's plan. They called her Steamboat Annie, the queen of the muddy tide. Could run a wheel through thunder with a Bible at her side. When the banker shook and the deckhands prayed, she stomped on the throttle and the boat obeyed. There ain't a storm or a fog bank born that could stand in the way of that brave river mourn. Oh, Steamboat Annie, rolling on. Some girls dream of dresses and diamonds in the light, but Annie dreamed of smokestacks and the sound of engines at night. She'd tip her hat to heaven, call the engine room to run, and she'd ride that river wild until the morning sun. Oh, Steamboat Annie, the queen of the muddy tide, could run a wheel through thunder with a Bible at her side. When the gamblers cried and the deckhands prayed, she'd laugh at the danger and the boat obeyed. There ain't a storm or a fog bank born that could cool the fire of that brave river mourn. So steer on, Annie, roll on, Annie, yeah, Steamboat Annie, roll on. Keep that paddle wheel turning till the river calls you home.
When the work is done, the river comes alive. Dock hands kick off their boots, fiddles sing, and laughter bounces across the water. Tonight we celebrate those moments where music and joy rise from the simplest places. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, and enjoy Muddy Shoes and a Fiddle.
Sun's going down on the levee tonight. Sweat on our backs and our muscles tight. We stacked those crates and hauled that freight, but now it's quitting time and we're feeling great. Old Jake's got his bow and his maple wood stick. He rosens it up and he plays it quick. Muddy shoes and a fiddle, that's all we Mary Lou brought biscuits and a jug of sweet tea. Billy grabbed a washboard for a little harmony. Tugboats whistling a low, long tone while we tap our toes on the cobblestone. Stars start peeking through the cottonwood trees, and that old fiddle sings on the Mississippi breeze. Muddy shoes and a fiddle, that's all we need. A flatboard dock and a little backbeat. Kick off your boots and swing that girl. Let the river wind carry you into a whirl. Ain't no ballroom chandelier glow, just muddy shoes and a fiddle. Some folks go to town for a fancy Friday night, but we just light a lantern and let the river feel right. The preacher might come join us, clap his hands and shout, 'cause when that fiddle starts crying, all the worries pour out. Muddy shoes and a fiddle, that's all we need. A flatboard dock and a little backbeat. Kick off your boots and swing that girl. Let the river wind carry you into a whirl. Ain't no ballroom chandelier glow, just muddy shoes and a fiddle and a river that knows. Yeah, muddy shoes and a fiddle and a river that knows. Keep that bow flying till the morning shows.
Rivers teach us about hope. They carry away our sorrows and bring new beginnings. This next song is about mending hearts and finding a fresh start, where the water guides us toward grace. Let the river's current take you to a place of peace. Here's River of Second Chances.
He lost a good woman and the job he held so long. Drank his last dollar trying to right what he did wrong. With nothing but a worn out coat and a prayer inside his hand, he wandered down that river bank looking for dry land. Then he heard the water whisper like a voice he used to know. Son, there's healing in these currents if you'll just let go. It's a river of second chances. Wash your sorrow away, where broken hearts find mercy and hope learns how to stay. Let the gentle rolling tide take your burdens as it dances. Oh, there's grace down at the river of second chances. He skipped a stone across the glass and thought about his past. How he tried to outrun forgiveness, but the pain still held him fast. Then he knelt down by the willow and let the tears begin to fall. Like a prodigal in silence, he could hear the Savior call. The water kept on
imagine a quiet southern morning, sun rising over Natchez, the river gleaming silver in the dawn light. Tugboats hum in the distance, and the world seems paused for a perfect moment. This song carries that serenity and beauty. Here's Blue Skies Over Natchez.
Sunrise paints the river in a powder blue hue. Morning mist is drifting and the sky is breaking through. Paddle wheels are turning, tugboats hum their tune. Life feels wide and open under the southern moon. I sip my coffee on the upper deck, watching Natchez wake and hear the river's gentle beck. Old warehouses and cobblestones reflect the golden light, and I swear these quiet mornings make the heart feel right. Blue skies over Natchez, rolling like the tide. Every bend in the river brings a peaceful ride. From the levee to the willow, every sound so sweet. Blue skies over Natchez, where the river and sunlight meet. Children laughing on the banks, fishermen at play. Music from a distant porch drifts softly through the day. The ferry crosses slowly, carrying stories untold, and I feel the warmth of the town in this gentle morning gold. Blue skies over Natchez, rolling like the tide. Every bend in the river brings a peaceful ride. From the levee to the willow, every sound so sweet. Blue skies over Natchez, where the river and sunlight meet. Let the river guide you, let the current show the way. Every day's a blessing in the dawn's early ray. Blue skies over Natchez, rolling like the tide. Every bend in the river brings a peaceful ride. From the levee to the willow, every sound so sweet. Blue skies over Natchez, where the river and sunlight meet. Blue skies over Natchez, blue skies over Natchez, where the river and sunlight meet.
Some of life's greatest lessons are learned by the river, in moments so simple they feel eternal. Picture a little girl, her father teaching her to skip stones across the water. Each throw a lesson in patience and trust. For anyone who's held a father's hand and felt the world slow down, this is Skippin' Stones with My Daddy.
Early morning sunlight on the riverbend, Daddy's hand in mine, I don't want this day to end. He shows me how to pick just the perfect stone, how to throw it straight and hear that river's tone. Life's a lot like skipping stones, he says with a grin. You gotta find your balance and let the journey begin. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it won't go far, but every throw you take shows you exactly who you are. Skipping stones with my daddy, learning slow and true. Every ripple tells a story, every morning brings a view. Laughter on the river, sunlight in our hair. Skipping stones with my daddy, nothing else compares. He hums a little tune as the current drifts along. I hum it back to him, feeling safe and strong. We watch the water shimmer, see the minnows play, and I carry these small lessons with me every day. Skipping stones with my daddy, learning slow and true. Every ripple tells a story, every morning brings a view. Laughter on the river, sunlight in our hair. Skipping stones with my daddy, nothing else compares. One day I'll be grown and he'll be gone, but when I see the river, I'll remember his song. Every stone I throw will take me back again to those quiet mornings and the lessons he gave then. Skipping stones with my daddy, learning slow and true. Every ripple tells a story, every morning brings a view. Laughter on the river, sunlight in our hair. Skipping stones with my daddy, nothing else compares. Nothing else compares. Skipping stones with my daddy.
Rivers are sacred spaces where silence and song meet. Many have knelt by the water, seeking comfort and faith. This next number tells of that peace, of listening to the river as it carries prayers and hope. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let your heart be still. Here's where the river meets the Lord.
Down by the river, where the willows bend, I kneel in the water and I whisper to him. The sunlight dances on the gentle waves, and I feel feel His mercy in the place He made. Fishermen pause and the birds hold their song. I lift my heart in prayer where I know I belong. The current carries my worries away, and I trust in His promise at the start of each day. Where the river meets the Lord, my soul is free. Every burden, every sorrow washes out to sea. The water's soft song reminds me I'm restored. Peace flows endlessly where the river meets the Lord. I see children laughing on the river bank. Their joy reminds me of His guiding hand. Every ripple, every wave is a gentle chord playing softly in the place where I meet the Lord. Where the river meets the Lord, my soul is free. Every burden, every sorrow washes out to sea. The water's soft song reminds me I'm restored. Peace flows endlessly where the river meets the Lord. When storms are raging and my heart feels torn, I find my shelter where the waters are worn. He listens to my prayers and answers my call. By the riverbank, I feel He knows it all. Where the river meets the Lord, my soul is free. Every burden, every sorrow washes out to sea. The water's soft song reminds me I'm restored. Peace flows endlessly where the river meets the Lord. Peace flows endlessly where the river meets the Lord.
Not all river stories are quiet. Under moonlight and mist, some are daring, some are thrilling. Picture a secret run to New Orleans, paddle wheel shadows and whispered laughter, hearts racing with every turn. Let the excitement carry you as we go on a midnight adventure with Night Run to New Orleans.
Moonlight on the water, mist rolls through the trees. The engine hums a warning in the whisper of the breeze. Barrels stacked in the hold, lanterns swinging low. We're skimming past the river banks where no one dares to go. Crickets sing a chorus, the owls keep their eyes, but the river knows our secret under midnight skies. Bootleggers and gamblers, hunters
Some riverboats have been around longer than most towns, each plank carrying stories of joy, sorrow, and life itself. This song is for the old boats that witness history quietly and gracefully. Drift with us along the worn decks in Old Ragged Riverboard Blues.
She's old and weathered, sails with a creak and a moan, carrying stories of rivers she's always known. Planks worn thin, decks scarred by time, but she hums a melody like an old sweet rhyme. Moonlight kisses her hull as she drifts through the night. Every whistle and whistle echoes alive. She's seen lovers meet and seen young hearts break. She's felt the river tremble with every mistake. Old ragged riverboard, tell me your tale through storms and sunshine, wind and hail. Every plank, every rope whispers blues and news. Old ragged riverboard, I sing your riverboard blues. Dock ends wave and children run and play, but she glides quietly, carrying yesterday. The captain tips his hat, the paddle wheel groans. She carries our laughter, our sighs, our moans. Old ragged riverboard, tell me your tale through storms and sunshine, wind and hail. Every plank, every rope whispers blues and news. Old ragged riverboard, I sing your riverboard blues.
Life on the river is never still. The sound of hammers, sawmills, and steamboats form a rhythm all their own. This next song celebrates those hardworking souls and the music born from everyday life along the river. Feel the pulse of the docks and the melody of industry in sawmills and steam whistles.
Early morning fog rolls off the river wide. Workers hit the docks with the morning tide. Axes and saws, hammers and chains, steam whistles echo over the plain.
Logs float down the river, carried with care. Men shout instructions into the crisp morning air. Children play near the water, dogs bark and run. Life by the river is hard but full of fun.
Sawmills and steam whistles, a rhythm of the day. The river hums a song as the barges float away. From sunrise to sunset, hear the music flow. Sawmills and steam whistles, where the river goes. The blacksmith pounds, sparks flying high. The fiddler joins in with a twinkle in his eye. The banjo rolls and the mandolin rings. Even the river seems to dance and sing. Sawmills and steam whistles, a rhythm of the day. The river hums a song as the barges float away. From sunrise to sunset, hear the music flow. Sawmills and steam whistles, where the river goes.
Through sweat and labor, laughter and noise, the river carries the lives of girls and boys. Every whistle, every saw tells a story true of the people who live where the river runs through.
Sawmills and steam whistles, a rhythm of the day. The river hums a song as the barges float away. From sunrise to sunset, hear the music flow. Sawmills and steam whistles, where the river goes. Hear it roll, hear it call, from the river to the town. Sawmills and steam whistles, where the river keeps its sound.
Evenings along the river hold magic. Fireflies dance over the water, hearts find connection, and love quietly blooms. This song tells that story of young romance, gentle evenings, and the beauty of being known. Let yourself drift into the glow of The Fireflies Know My Name.
Evening drifts along the river slow. The water glimmers where the fireflies glow. Your hand in mine, the world fades away. Underneath the sky where the soft lights play. Crickets sing a chorus, the frogs summer sigh, underneath the stars and the velvet sky. Tonight belongs to you, tonight belongs to me, and the fireflies dance in our reverie. The fireflies know my name, they shine just for us, lighting up the night with their gentle, quiet trust. Every spark a memory, every glow a flame. The fireflies know my name, they call me with your name. Yes, the fireflies know my name, and in their glow I feel your love the same.
There comes a moment when you just have to let go. Let the river carry you. Let it sweep your worries downstream. This song is a celebration of freedom, of joy, and the unstoppable force of life flowing forward. Feel the rhythm, feel the river, and let it roll through you in Roll, River, Roll.
Sun beating down on this rusted old pier. I feel that summer wind whisper in my ear. There's a song in the current and a fire in my soul, saying pack up your worry and let the good times roll. I got my old six string and a jug of sweet wine, a flat bottom boat and a little free time. When the world gets heavy and the hard times take their toll, I head down to the water and I let that river roll. On the other side of town, but I ain't going back till the sun goes down. There's a rhythm in the waves and a thunder in the flow, so strike up that backbeat. Come on, river, let's go. Wash away the weight
The river has carried us through laughter, love, courage, and faith tonight. This song tells the story of a wife awaiting her soldier, holding hope while the river quietly cradles her tears. Let the Mississippi carry every story, every melody we've shared, and let your heart swell with its beauty. Here's The River Hides My Tears.
The sun dips low on the southern plains. I walk the riverbank where the wind calls his name. Your letters came folded, ink faded and worn. I read every word, every prayer I've sworn. The cotton sways gently, the cypress stands tall. I whisper your memory to the river's soft call.
As our journey along the river nears its peak, we pause to reflect on what these waters teach us. Every bend, every ripple has carried us through laughter, love, and life itself. The paddle wheel keeps turning, just as our hearts keep moving forward, guided by hope, courage, and the promise of what lies ahead. Let this song lift you, let it carry you, as we sail together into light and triumph. Here's Rolling On to Glory.
Turning, the river hums along. Every splash and echo carries life into song. The sun is climbing higher, our hearts are light and free. We ride these waters onward, where we're meant to be. The towns fade in the distance, the sky's painted gold. Stories of the river, adventures yet untold. Friends are waving on the shore, but the journey calls us on toward the shining horizon, where the night meets dawn. Rolling on to glory, the river is our guide, through laughter and through sorrow, with the current at our side. Every bend, every ripple, every wave we see, rolling on to glory, where our spirits can be free. Storms may rise and winds may howl, the river tests our might, but with courage in our hearts, we'll sail into the light. The stars above will guide us, the river sings our song. Together we're rolling on, together we are strong. Rolling on to glory, the river is our guide, through laughter and through sorrow, with the current at our side. Every bend, every ripple, every wave we see, rolling on to glory, where our spirits can be free. The river rolls, the river calls, rolling on to glory, we're answering it all.
And now, friends, we reach the final stretch of our river journey. The sun sets over the water, the river whispers our memories back to us, and every note we've shared drifts with the current. This last song is a farewell, a celebration of the laughter, the tears, and the stories we've carried together. But it is also a promise to return, to sing again, to let the river guide us home. Here's Mississippi Farewell.
The sun dips low, igniting the sky in fire. The river whispers tales of love, loss and desire. Every ripple holds a memory, every wave a song. The journey ends tonight, but its echoes linger long. Lanterns glow along the docks, shadows stretch and fade. We've laughed, we've cried, and every note we made rides the current to tomorrow, past the bend unseen, a river full of stories where our hearts have always been. Mississippi, farewell, the river calls our name. Through storms and sunshine, through joy and through pain. Though the night is falling, hear the waters gleam. Mississippi, farewell, you live forever in our dreams. The stars above ignite the sky, the paddle wheel sighs. The river roars its blessing under velvet nighttime skies. Hold tight to every heartbeat, every song, every tear. Tonight the Mississippi carries us away from all our fear. Mississippi, farewell, the river lifts our souls through every turn, every bend. It carries us home. Let the wind sing louder, let the waters rise. Mississippi, farewell, forever in our eyes. Farewell, dear river, your song will never die. The Mississippi rolls eternal beneath the endless sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been down by the river. From the very first ripple in river water in my veins to the last note of Mississippi Farewell, we've journeyed together through laughter, love, courage, and heart. Each song, each story carried us along the currents of the Mississippi, reminding us why these waters have inspired generations of musicians, dreamers, and storytellers. Let's give a heartfelt round of applause to all the performers who brought tonight's riverbank to life. Their talent, passion, and spirit have made this evening unforgettable. Remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. You can revisit tonight's performances and catch future shows on our YouTube channel. Stay connected on Facebook and explore our selfie store for all the walking tracks, music downloads, and exclusive content from the Mainline Music Stage. As always, please respect the music and performances you've enjoyed tonight. Copying, sharing, or distributing any materials without permission is prohibited. We also want to extend our deepest thanks to our sponsor, Hometown Pharmacy, who makes evenings like this possible. While you're there, be sure to shop for Mainline Music Stage and Pure Bluegrass merchandise. Take a piece of the river home with you. So as the river carries our memories into the night, let us leave with hearts full, spirits lifted, and the music echoing in our souls. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting our music. And may the river always carry you safely back to the Mainline Music Stage. Good night, friends, and may every note you hear ripple through your life, long after the paddle wheel stops turning. Have a great night.